Hello everyone, welcome to Vinod Ratinam Tutorials. In this video, we are going to learn about tuples methods and its advantages. In the first example, we are using plus operator to concatenate two tuples. Tuple 1 is having 3 names, tuple 2 is having 2 names. I am creating a variable final tuple, then concatenating both tuple 1 and tuple 2 using plus symbol. Let's print this. The final tuple will be tuple with 5 names. In the second example, we have the tuple with many integer value. I want to find how many values present in this tuple. For that, we use the len method. So we have to mention len within this the tuple variable. Just run it. The length of this tuple is 16. So totally 16 integer value is present inside this tuple. The third example, I want to create n copies of a particular value, which can be created using star. This is an operator. In order to create this, you have to mention the tuple into the number of times you want to print it. And here you see I have mentioned the comma, then only it will take this as a tuple. If not, it will take it as a string. Just print it. When you mention star into 7 times Python value is created inside the tuple. These examples which we have already seen it in the list, so I am glancing it one by one. Then comes the membership operator. We have two membership operator, in and not in. In is used to find whether the particular value or element is present inside a tuple. If it is exist, then you will get the true. The output will be a boolean. In the first example, the tuple contains 5 values. I am trying to check whether the 24 in tuple 1. The output will be true because 24 is available. In the second example, how the not in will work is, if the value is not present, then you will get a true. If the value is present, then you will get the false. In this example, 35 not in tuple 1. We can't find the 35 value inside this tuple, so you will get true. For both the sample code, we got the output true. The next method is min method, that is minimum. When you want to find the smallest element in the tuple, we use min. In this example, we have 5 values. When you mention min, 24 will be the output, which is the lesser value. Just execute it. The smallest number in the tuple is 24. Then the largest number in the tuple, you can guess. For smallest, if it is min, for largest, it will be max. max. Within the max, mention the variable, run it. The output is 132. Then another easy method, sum. When you want to find sum of all the integers within a tuple, we use method sum. Sum, then mention the variable. Just execute the code. The sum of all the numbers in the tuple is 686. Next comes count. The count is used to find how many times the value is repeated. We have a tuple called numbers. Inside this, we have multiple values. My requirement is the value 1, how many times it is available inside this tuple. For that, the variable numbers dot count. Within this, mention the value 1. Just execute it. The 1 is available 3 times. The same method we can also use to find how many times a particular string is present. For that, variable dot count, inside that mention the exact value. If it is a string, mention within the code. Then comes another important one, index. This index methods searches for a given element in a tuple and return its position. And very important note is, if the same element is present more than once, then it will display the first or smallest position only. So in this example, integers with multiple values, I want to find the index of number 3. Numbers dot index. What is the index of number 3? Just execute it. The index of number 3 is 2. 0, 1, 2. The value 3 is presented at index 2. Even though one more 3 is available, but it displayed the first occurrence only. One more example, we have a tuple with multiple name. Let me find the index of Satish via name. So names dot index, within this mention Satish. Just run it. The name Satish is available at index 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. This is how we use the index method. Next one is sorted method, which is used to start the given tuple in a specific order. The order may be an ascending order, or sometimes it may be a descending order as per our requirement. But always remember the default is ascending order. So the first example, I am going to sort it in the ascending order. We have all the vowels inside the tuple. I am going to sort it. This is the method. Inside this, pass the variable. Just run it. The value is sorted in the ascending order. Now, if my requirement is sorted in the descending order, same way, but an additional argument or parameter, comma, reverse equal to true. When you mention reverse equal to true, this will sort it in the descending order. Just run it. The vowels is displayed in the descending order. One more example for numbers. We are sorting this number in the ascending order. So sorted, within this the variable numbers. Run it. Integers are sorted. And one more note, the methods that adds item, remove items, that are not available with the tuple, because you know very well tuple is immutable. Then comes how to create the tuple using tuple method. We will be in a situation that we have to convert our data type to tuples. At that time you have to use the tuple method. You know very well this value is a list because we have mentioned the square bracket, but I want to convert this whole list to a tuple. Then what we can do? Very simple. We have to mention this value inside the tuple method. So this is a tuple method. Within the parenthesis mention the list. Now the list to tuple conversion is happened. Just execute it. You can see the output without the square bracket, because list value is converted to tuple. The next example, how to create tuple from a string. When you convert a string to a tuple, this will split each character. For example, tuple2 equal to, this is an example of a string. If I convert this to a tuple, what will happen is tuple just printed, the full string is converted to characters and each character is saved inside the tuple. Third example, we can convert a dictionary to a tuple. Still we didn't see the dictionary, that will be our next video series. For time being, a dictionary is mentioned with key and value. One key is having a value Vinod and two keys having the value Anand. Dictionary is mentioned within the curly braces, and if you mention inside the tuple method and run it, each key is converted to a tuple. We will see once again this example in the dictionary data type. Just using the tuple method, we can convert from one data type to the another data type. Now you will have a question when to use tuple, because both list and tuples are same. Only thing is we can edit in the list, in the tuples we can't edit it. So if your requirement is like you don't want to change any value, then you can use the tuple. We will get the right protected. Then one more important interview note, since tuples are immutable, iterating in tuple is faster than with the list. Then the third advantage is tuples that contains immutable elements can be used as key for dictionary. We can use a dictionary concept in tuples, but with the list this is not possible. That's about the advantage of tuples over the list. That's the end of this video. For sample code you can refer this URL. It will be also mentioned in the video description. Thanks for watching. Happy learning.